Good day to everybody out there. To see thy wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. First, I'd like to say that I'm off grid, totally off grid. I have no electrical hookup to any government. I have no water hookup to any government. I have no mortgage, and I'm growing my own food. I have a food forest here, 50 plus mango trees over here behind me. As you can see, all of those are mango trees. There's a few, with an exception of a few. I have a garden that I'm starting over here. As you can see, we have this all cleared on this backside. We're growing callaloo, tomatoes, cucumber, avocado, arugula, several other vegetables. On this side, we're having a garden, and on that side, we'll probably do more fruit trees because that water from last night or the other day shook me up a little bit and said, you know what, you don't want to plant too many fruit trees over here because it's going to flood a lot. So we are completely off grid. We have no authority figures. Our authority figure is God. We have rainwater that we catch in a big 600-gallon tank, and this is what it is. But the question that I have, right, is why do Jay-Z, Diddy, 50 Cent, Effin' Vodka, Diddy, Ciroc, Jay-Z, Ace of Spades, Armadale, and several other multi-millionaires, celebrities, entertainers, why is it that all they promote, or mostly, is negative, toxic poison like alcohol? How come they never come on here and tell you to go off grid, to buy your own property without a mortgage at the auction or anywhere that you can without a mortgage? How come they always solicit and try to sell to us gambling, slutting out hoes? Why do they not speak about growing their own food? As you can see, Beyonce and Jay-Z are getting ready to buy an estate in Europe and England in the countryside. See, we can watch these individuals be entertainers and celebrities and blah, blah, but where's the value that they're actually providing to the people so they don't have to depend on the system anymore? Is it because they're scared? Or is it because they know that negativity sells, toxicity is what sells, and they don't really care? All they care about is their pockets, their bottom line, their shareholders, whoever they have to make happy. Because in a day and age where everybody can see, most people can see what's going on out here, and y'all still promoting the same garbage. Y'all not promoting buying your own farms, collaborating with other individuals and building food forests, going off grid so you don't have to depend on the same exact system that is oppressing you. How can they not? All they want to do is make after drugs. Now 50 Cent has a paid in full, a TV series. We tired of this. Is why the streets aren't dead. This is why I say the streets aren't dead. And because 19 Keys, Hassan, and other individuals, they won't call out Jay-Z and them. Why? Because they want to interview, or they don't want to seem like a hater. Or no, these guys deserve some response. I'm gonna keep it real. Your parents are the ones that's supposed to teach you everything. You cannot put any responsibility on an entertainer, a rapper, a celebrity to tell you what to do or show you how to do things, right? Your parents, that's where it starts, right? So we understand that. But these individuals have children, and they will never allow their children to partake in some of the stuff that they solicit to us. And even these tech CEOs, they will never allow their children to get engulfed with social media the same way we do, right? Because they know how detrimental that is on our minds. They know how addictive it is. They know there's really no end game with that. You can get caught up in social media if you're a consumer. Even as a content creator, you can get caught up in it if your whole image is and your money is tied up into it. Some people are doing some of the most compromising things just to make $1. And I'm glad that I'm in a position where I'm in cruise control. I don't have to work for nobody because I don't have any expenses. I don't have to show up anybody's establishment for a job because I don't have any expenses. Everything you see out here is paid for. Cash. I'm not a rapper. I'm not an entertainer. I did 6.5 years in jail for being a petty drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? I'm mentally in a space to where I'm looking for internal peace, right? I found financial freedom, but I'm looking for mental freedom at this point. And looking around at all the individuals that influenced me when I grew up, Jay-Z, Nas, 50 Cent, my parents, a lot of the TV and media that we watch, radio, I'm looking at what they solicit and what they promote, and It's never nothing positive, and we get it. Negativity sells. So would I be wrong if I came on here every day and started talking negative about people because I knew it sold? No, I wouldn't be wrong, but I would be a hypocrite, right? I would be a hypocrite to just bash. I just have a question. Why don't these guys promote farming? Why don't they promote sustainable living? Why don't they promote agriculture, permaculture, buying farms, land, no mortgages, no debt? Well, there's nothing wrong with debt if you know how to use it, right? If you know how to, cool, use your debt to make money for yourself. But if you're going to have a home that you're living in, why have a mortgage on it? If you lose your job, now you're struggling. Listen, it's time to wake up, to get off the plantation. Waking up every day to go to a job. You're waking up every day to go to a plantation. You waking up every day to go to a plantation. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's what we got to do. But to do that for 40 years, 30 years, 25 years straight and not get off the plantation, everybody's not going to make it. I'm talking to you, because I know you got it in here to get the fuck up out of it. You got it. You're not watching me for nothing. You're not tuning into me, See Thy Wealth, for nothing. I don't have that type of, we don't do that. We're trying to inspire. We're trying to show that we providing value. Look at what I got over here. Look at what we got. Look at what we got going on. We got 2 cabins over here, right? We got 2 cabins over here. Solar, well water, rain catchment system, 50 mango trees. There's no lack over here. I'm in freedom right now. This is what you call financial freedom. This is what you call freedom. I have no one telling me what to do. I got a staff out here that depends on me to take care of their family. You heard? Now, whether they believe in what I believe in or not, that's none of my business. I don't care about that. I just have a job to get done, and that's the bottom line. Delegation as well as participation, right? So I believe with all the billions and the millions and all that trillions that these celebrities that have made for these Fortune 500 companies, all this negativity that they've solicited out there in the society, I believe they do have a duty to try to give back positively. Now, you may say they make this type of foundation, and we don't know what they do behind closed doors, right? But if what you're doing behind closed doors is providing value and helping someone get out of their situation, it don't even matter to me. Some things need to be highlighted. I don't care about, they say you don't need to show it. No, you need to show something as a Khalees over in Kenya. It's a beautiful thing what Khalees is doing. Earn Your Leisure did an interview with Khalees on what she was doing. I didn't watch that interview because I'm doing my own thing over here. But I love to see that they even took that step to show that she's building a major farm in Kenya. SZA was another artist that says she's getting ready to retire and start farming. All the major big guys in rap, 50 Cent, these niggas is talking about building casinos in Manhattan. Come on now, Jay-Z, a casino? Why don't you go buy a 1,000-acre farm in South America or even North America and start showing that we can grow? This is crazy. But all I know is I don't have to ask nobody for nothing. I can come on here and talk about whoever I want and whatever light I want, but I'm not going to do that in so much of a negative way because it's draining of energy. I'm just highlighting and trying to bring awareness to how come these celebrities always pumping and soliciting negative information and never them pushing any of substance, positive substance. It's going to keep you from not dealing with the system. The system isn't all bad. There are some benefits to the system, but in the things that's really not, can't depend on the system to make it to where you want to get to. You gotta actually do for self at the end of the day and try to empower as many people as you can. And I believe that I'm inspiring people because people are telling me I'm inspiring them. People are telling me I'm motivating them. People are telling them that I'm making them take the initiative to go and get a farm. People are telling them that they didn't even know they can go over the counter tax deeds. I didn't even know it. Stuff that I had to find out through all my years of real estate, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just trying to spread light so you can get there. Look at that big, beautiful tree. It's called the Ceiba, C-E-I-B-A. This big, beautiful tree behind me goes all the way up. Ceiba, all that growth, deep roots. I know I went off it, but that's how deep these entertainers and sold us out need to get into these farms. They need to get into showing the kids how to farm instead of how to get on the block and sell crack. Showing the kids how to farm instead of getting out there selling fentanyl and meth and pills right? And just wanting a Benz, living in a $200-300 apartment that they paying for Section 8. It's way more to this than flossing on your neighbor and trying to keep up with the Joneses. I ain't trying to keep up with nobody out here. I'm trying to keep up with nature. And I can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with nature to build a sustainable permaculture organic farm here in the jungles of Central America. You heard? So everybody got their podcasts, Rock Solid, Drink Champs, Joe Rogan, Joe Budden, every damn thing. It's time for you to step up and get you a podcast. Somebody wants to hear your voice. Somebody wants to feel your energy. Somebody wants to look at you. Somebody wants to hear your delivery, the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you, everything. The world is on you to show up. What are you waiting for? Because we wealthy over here, right? We wealthy in health. So how my wealthy family doing out there? That's what we gonna do. We gonna call y'all the wealthy family. Because see thy wealth means water your health. Drink a glass of water, right? We like to water our plants. We like to water our flowers and all that stuff to give them life. We need to give water and life to our own bodies. You know what I'm saying? To thrive out here. But that's not what I came on here to say today. What I came on here to say is to just give you guys an appreciation. This is more of an appreciation video to thank everybody for tuning in to me for the last 11 months, really, because since last October is when I started to be consistent on YouTube. Although November I did take off most of that month and then most of December, but for the most part, after December, I've been consistent up until now. And I've gained 1,978 subscribers. And that's incredible. To not promote my channel, to not cross collaborate, to not be clout chasing and just saying outlandish things about people just for clickbait, to get that amount of people or to get you guys to watch and view me is incredible. And if you guys could let me know what state and country y'all tapping in from, that'd be great. And what brought y'all to the channel and what content would you guys like to see? Although I'm probably still going to continue to be moving forward in the direction I'm going. I like to be more of a personal brand, and as opposed to, I would like to grow a community. Eventually I would like, because there's no real pleasure in being in the jungle by yourself or being isolated. We're supposed to be connecting to other individuals. So to have like-minded individuals around me is the end goal. But until I get there and until the right people are around me, this is what I'm doing. And I like to say I appreciate everybody because, man, you guys are giving me the opportunity to inspire, to get other people to do things like go off the grid. You know what I'm saying? Because had they seen it in from another person, I may be doing something that other people didn't do to get them to tap in and tune into what I got going on. But anyway, like I said, this is just an appreciation video. It's not a long drawn out video, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in and continuing to keep rocking out with me, because without y'all there would be no views. Of course I would still be coming on here and doing what I do, but like I said, thank you. Without me, this channel wouldn't even, without you, I'm sorry, without me either, but without you, this channel would not exist at all. So like I said, thank y'all. I'm going to continue to keep coming. Let me know what y'all want to see more of in the future. Let me know what y'all want to see less of in the future. And maybe I can accommodate, maybe I won't. And if I don't, bye. If I do, or if I don't, stay. But at the end of the day, we're just going to continue to keep influencing, inspiring, and being a movement. This is a movement. Going off grid, that's a movement. So thank y'all for tapping in. This is See Thy Wealth, Water Your Health. Drink a glass of water.